Better turn my ringer off too.
What's Slinger doing over there?
He's just organizing. Alright. I thought I lost the key, but I got it. Alright. So, we're gonna go ahead and do the ditch thing then.
Yeah, I think we should.
I don't folk too hard. I just think go right down either side of the ditch and just go 2 groups, you know? Get on either side of him. I basically have pinned where I think this guy should be. Somewhere right off that point. And this guy, you know, I'm probably just gonna try to get somewhere right down in there. Nice thing is following that ditch down. Like right on the edge of cedars and nothing. We should be able to slip right under those cedars and be quiet. But the hardest part's gonna be from here to here. But that's what I'm gonna do, is go up there. Like basically just following the map, trying to get to that lip as tight as possible. I think for you. So like right on the edge where it drops down in that creek there. How much further past where we were yesterday?
Probably another 100 yards if you can, I'd say. Well, we gotta probably get going.
Yeah.
Just show me once on the map.
Hey, good luck, boys.
Hey, get him.
Have a day.
Awesome.
Yeah, have a day. Let us know.
Awesome.
Let's do this, Keith. What do you say?
I'd say let's do it.
I think right here might be a good
Just go with this one.
roll with it until we hear him gobble, hopefully.
We could get to the brim of this creek,
I think we should move down a little bit.
or at least get to where we can see down into there in case he cuts him off. I don't think it's a bad move. I don't think we're in the game over here.
No.
He's gobbling good now.
You see him now?
He might be down. For the people behind the screen, the Tom's moving up the creek. Right here. We bumped a hen from up here this morning, so we're thinking he's working his way up this creek like he did a couple days ago. We pretty much knew he had 2 or 3 areas that he could move up. And we tried to cut him off, and he's coming straight up the creek between me and John and Zach and John. They might shoot him, dude. I think I just heard him call.
We're playing it safe just until we heard him gobble. We ended up sitting down next to a tree, back probably 150, 200 yards maybe. Heard him gobble, and we believe he's on the other side of the creek. He's on their side of the creek. We just moved down here and tucked into this blow-down pine here. Got real good cover, but we're covering both sides. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens here. Hoping to hear a shot soon.
Yeah.
That's gonna help us. He's coming.
Oh, he is, dude. Yep, again, see what he does.
I know he still might be on the other side.
Tough to tell, dude. I'm gonna sit back to this pine again, dude.
Yeah, I don't know what I want to do here.
What?
I think he's gonna come up this way.
Right? I think it almost sounds like he's gonna come left on that low spot.
I kind of want to sit.
Holy crap. He is, you're right. He's gonna be outside of that tree, yeah. Don't yelp with that loud.
He's cutting back and forth. Got me all twisted out there. He's coming right now.
Well, yeah, if you want to swing around that tree, you can. Oh, dude, he's right here. I don't see him. He's close. It's gotta be 50, dude. Is he on top now? Oh yeah, there he is. I see him now. Standing right at the grass looking away from us. Right again? You moving right?
Forward. I think he's towards right where my gun's pointing.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So thick, yeah. Dude, he's gotta be
I can't see
45.
it. I can't see him now.
He's gotta be under 50. Strut, like half strut looking. Looking back at us. Don't move. too spooked. He's walking back away. He's running. Something spooked him. He's running back down.
He's spooked. I think he saw something.
Did he run?
Dang it, man. He's spooked.
For sure.
He's spooked bad. I'll call him and tell him it's over, son. You better stop calling and giving him any more pressure.
Maybe we should have been where we can see that ditch, I guess.
Yeah.
He just walked that side hill. He never came up high, like, he just walked the side hills.
He's weird. Like, he was like, he's killing the turkey.
Yeah,
You should have killed that turkey.
for sure.
It's really just like 3 days of not killing him that we should have killed him.
4.
We're so close.
4.
Yeah. Like, I don't understand. Were you guys moving on him?
No, we're like sitting.
And he just popped his head up and saw you?
Like, I don't know how. John, do you think did we move? We weren't budging. I don't know if like our heads are sticking out or like he just didn't like what was going on. Like he would gobble right, like 30 or 45 degrees to the right.
He wasn't really moving, I don't think. I mean, I think he was, what you say, John, he was just more or less standing in the same spot.
Yeah, no,
He moved like 30 yards before he crested that hill there.
Yeah, I mean, we'll show you all kinds of footage of him, son, because we watched him on that hillside for quite a while. When he popped up on your side, he just stood there and just slowly worked that, barely in that inside edge. Here, you guys stay where you're at. I'm interested to see what he saw. See it. Darn it! John and I just walked down below where we just were. There's this giant tree. We're assuming that's where he was roosted. Either that or one of the other big oak trees down through here. But right below me here, there's a little flat right under that tree, and we think that's where he was going back and forth. We were set up really not probably more than 60 yards down there, so seeing it now, we were plenty close enough. And in that type of setup, with a bird right off the end of a secondary, and you being right above it, at least for me, that's worked a lot. And if you noticed when he went across, he hung under that lip. And sometimes pressured turkeys will do that, you know. They want to be confirmed that there's a hen there, and he just was never totally confirmed. I mean, that bird was not far from us. We scratched. We did everything I knew to do in that situation. I mean, I thought for sure we'd be able to pop him right up through here. There would be nothing for him to walk up and get up on top of this, and as soon as he'd got on top, we could have got a shot. What we could have done differently is crawled up, just stood up behind a tree and faced down in there, potentially got a shot, and got him that way as well. Right here is where he crossed. There's a little bit of a gradual, I guess, terrain feature down there where he goes right down across the creek, so we'll walk across there. You know, when you're hunting this hilly stuff like this, right where these big hills kind of fall off, a lot of times that's where those birds will be roosted, especially when they got something like a creek. And in my opinion, the reason is if he needs to, he knows that if a predator gets to here, like a hunter or whatever it may be, gets to here and spooks him, he can fly to there, and a person's going to have a heck of a time catching up with him. They just got multiple escapes. It's kind of like a deer out of a bedding area. So he escaped today. So you think he made it all the way up to here?
Oh no, I know.
No, yeah, for a fact he did.
Oh man.
See where my gun's at right there? That's where I was sitting.
Oh,
And I saw him come like this. I don't know if he's in, I think he might have been right where we're at, which I'd ranged with my rangefinder. It said like 30, 31 yards. So, but we thought, like, went from thinking, like, initially he's coming to then, like,
He's going up here.
it sounded like he was going to come up here, so I went around the other side of the tree. And
That
then it
would
sounded like he was
not
down.
have been good.
Then it started sounding like he was down here. He was gobbling, and we're both like, where? Like, how would we not see him? Like,
Yeah.
he's right in front
Dude,
of us.
there was one of them, like, you'll hear on this where it was just like, he's within 50, dude.
a full fan, or?
I couldn't ever see.
I thought he looked big enough to
Wait,
be
so he-
You still don't know that?
I wasn't sure, because like I said, when he came
Yeah,
up and
dude.
stood like that, like, I didn't really catch any beard from him, you know?
I mean, if he's a long
So-
beard, he don't have a long beard. I
Yeah.
can tell you
He's
that.
just a Jameser,
There's a
dude.
chance that we've been after Jimmy all this time.
That would be a great, you know?
I mean, it's hilarious. Like, there's just a lot of gobbling jakes in
Yeah.
these parts. How do you know? Like,
Well, and the
this
worst part is
gobble's like
you guys are gonna leave, and then I'm gonna come in thinking I'm chasing a tom, and I'm gonna shoot him, and he's gonna be a freaking.
And it's just LeBron James down here.
Yeah, he's gone straight to the league out of high school.
Get where you were, Keith.
There's no way you saw them.
Well, then what had happened? I mean, they must have moved is the only thing.
Yeah.
Like, he shouldn't
Something.
have been able to see them. He must have been moving.
It's the only thing. I mean, there's no way he would have just picked you out.
Like, it happened. Yeah, I guess on to the next one. Hey, I don't know really what to do differently on that one. Like, I feel like guys getting on that north and south end of this thing, like, that was the move. I was trying to think of a way that he was actually going to get past.
Found it.
He found the way.
He never got past.
He didn't get.
He
that
just went
is
the
true.
other way.
That's true.
Smartest
wow.
Jake I've ever seen.
Yeah, it'll be. Hey, at the same time, it'll be like that first one from the first day. Like,
Kind of hope it's a Jake at this
it would
point.
be
That's what I told
hilarious.
John.
I can't say for sure. He did have a slight Jake-ish look, maybe.
Really?
Maybe
I saw a beard for sure, but I'm not saying it wasn't any long.
Just
I didn't
like
see like a beard that
hang down.
hangs down. Like I saw 5 inches of something.
We'll
Hold
see.
up.
You got
I
plenty
mean,
of footage of him.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna move on. We're gonna go check out some different stuff. Catch you at the next spot.
You on him?
I'm on-
You see him?
on him, Zach.
All right, guys, we're getting ready to take off out of New York, and Keith and I are gonna go to Ohio. We're gonna hunt this weekend. We've had a blast, man. Like, this went way better than last year.
Way better. We actually saw mature birds.
Yeah. What do you think about it, bud?
I'll definitely be coming back up here. Not 100%
Yeah.
sure if that was a Jake or a gobbler, but I still would like to shoot him.
Yeah.
Dude, it's weird. Like, I'm not the one. Probably the weirdest thing about hunting here has been the amount of jakes that are gobbling. I mean, I've seen it before, obviously, in other areas, but like,
Yeah.
we just had a ton of experience with running into jakes.
Yeah, you can't tell on some of them that they're a Jake. Like you get other places and they kind of have like a crackle gobble. Some of them here, like I mean, full out hammer
Yeah.
coming in. Cody's little brother shot one last year, and it was just coming in like would have sworn there was 3 longbeards coming in, and it was like 3 Jakes. But it always seems like last year we ran into a bunch of Jakes, and then the spots that had all them. Like I haven't seen a turkey.
Any more turkeys, yeah.
So, like I think they just migrate after they become Jakes and go to a different state. Come back as 3-year-olds. Definitely not a heavy turkey population in this general area. I've only lived here this will be my 2nd turkey season. So like when you hunted,
It was
the
our
first
first
time
days.
you ever hunted in New York was the first time I ever hunted in New York. But we used to have a really, really from what I understand, really, really good turkey population. It kind of plummeted a little bit, and it's slowly picking its way back up. So we can only hope that keeps coming. New York is a giant state, so there's really different areas. You get to eastern New York in the valleys and not in the mountainous areas, and they have an insane turkey population. Same with once you kind of get to western New York, and we're kind of west central here, so it's a huge state, and the turkey variation, it just varies from different region of the state. So yeah, it's awesome hunting. The country is just kind of what makes it very big diversity.
Yeah, I mean, the diversity is the funnest part for me. Is like one minute you're on like really hilly terrain, the next thing you're on top, and it's like generally kind of flat or maybe even open ground, like some of the stuff we hunted yesterday. And it's like, it's a really fun place to come hunt. And I mean, it was tough hunting last year, but it's just one of those places. It's like I got to go back just to experience that area again. And I love hunting in the east.
Yeah,
my favorite place to hunt.
It's rewarding when it happens.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
You
when
can tell
shot
how
that bird.
you can tell how shook up I was too. Like the breathing was just ridiculous. But appreciate you guys coming and hunting, man. John,
Anytime.
thanks for
You
letting
guys
us
are
stay.
welcome
John,
anytime.
it's good to finally hunt with you, man.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you, John.
Yeah. Well, you're nice and close, so
Yeah,
we
made,
can.
made a new friend.
That's what hunting's all about.
Yeah.
Keith and I are gonna hit the road and on to Ohio next. Thanks for watching, guys. We've had a blast.
Awesome.
Bye.